Welcome back to the Kamayati Kai Yoga Space. I'm Kai, and today we are going to explore a bit of a plank and a Chaturanga workshop style practice where we're going to get into the anatomy and the physics of Chaturanga and plank, and then we will do a little bit of a flow, and then we will wrap up with some calming meditation and shavasana. So you will need 2 blocks. Go grab your goodies, and I will catch you back here on the mat. Starting off seated nice and comfortably in any position that feels good for you. The legs can be out, the legs can be in, whatever works for you. Rest your hands on your knees. Lightly close down your eyes or look down the length of your nose if closing your eyes is not available. Take a moment to arrive. Let's notice the environment that we're in. Notice the floor underneath you. Sit back into the sit bones, lengthen through the spine and lightly tuck your chin towards your chest. To make a bit of a double chin. Notice the sounds that are in your surroundings. And take a moment to notice yourself. What is the experience of being you feel like today? And welcoming all of it on the mat. It doesn't have to be inside you. It can be alongside you. Take a moment to tap in to the area that is the core, the chest, the shoulders, the upper back, the arms. We are going to set an intention today to connect with the upper body, connect with our plank and Chaturanga practice, and meet our bodies where they are at. Let's be honest and not try to push the body to a place where we could create pain or injury. We're going to meet the body where it's at and know that that can be the foundation and you can grow from here. Bring your awareness into your breath. Take a deep breath into the belly. Sigh it out through the mouth. 2 more. And let's connect with our Ujjayi breath, our ocean breath. Inhale to the belly, the ribs, the chest. And then sigh it out through the nose. Keep the mouth closed. Let's keep that sigh as we inhale. And exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. The next 5 breaths are yours to just land. Feel how the breath expands into the belly and how we can use the core muscles to close down and exhale. Gently open up the eyes. Good. Let's hug those shoulders up towards the ears. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And exhale, softly let them drop down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, hug them up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale. And exhale. As you hug the shoulders up to the ears, feel how the muscles of the back contract, activate into the belly, and consciously let them drop down. There we go. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin to the base of your throat and create that double chin effect. Inhale, roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then take it over to the left. 2 more rounds. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. 1 more round. Maybe close your eyes here. What is the neck feeling? And come to sit up. We're going to be on the wrists quite a bit today, so let's get into the wrists. Inhale to flex the hands, the palms of the hand forward. Point your fingers towards your face. And then exhale, point your fingers towards your wrist. You can even give it a bit of a side to side. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Hug the shoulders back a little bit. Close the ribs down here. Already getting used to this hold. Okay, we're going to do some wrist circles. So bringing your thumb to the inside of your palm and then closing down all fingers. And we're going to rotate 3 rounds in each direction. Maybe here you start to notice the difference between the right wrist and the left wrist. Change direction. Starting to feel a bit of work happening in the arms. And shake it out. Bringing your hands onto your knees, you're going to have your fingertips grip. And then draw the shoulder blades back towards each other. Bring that chest forward. Hug the elbows into the ribs. Softly lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you tuck your chin to your chest. Start to round the shoulders. Hug your pubic bone up towards the belly button. Let's do 1 more round here. Deep breath in. And exhale, round the spine, lean back. So we're going to do some spinal rolls. Draw the shoulder blades back, open up the chest. Then start to push into the left hand. I'm going to bring the chest towards the right knee and then back. Feel that stretch on the left side. Tuck the tailbone, look to your belly button, really lean back. And then go towards the left side, lengthening out into the right arm. Okay, you're going to do 3 rounds in each direction. Option to close your eyes over here. What are you feeling in the hips and the lower back? or even the upper back and the neck. When you're done with your 3 rounds, you can change direction and over to the left and back. Over to the right and forward. There we go. Last round. And come to sit up. Inhale, scoop both arms up to the sky. Clasp your hands, turn the palms to face to the ceiling and lengthen up the arms. So you're going to soften the shoulders a little bit away from the ears over here. And we're going to start to activate into the core. The core is very important. Okay, you can bring your arms down for a sec. The core is very important in the practice of plank, chaturanga, all of these things. So we're going to start to awaken the whole core. The core is from the legs up to the back. I've done another video on it. I'll tag it at the end of this video, where it breaks down a little bit more into the core and awareness, if that is something that you're interested in and you want to check it out. So clasp those hands, turn the palms out, lift the arms up, deep breath in. And as you exhale, activate into the core, close down the ribs a little bit, and we're going to lean over to the right side. Really reach those arms, activate into the obliques, keep the left hip down, and exhale, come back up. Inhale over to the left. And exhale, come back up. One more round in each direction. Over to the other side. Inhale to drop the elbows into rugby post arms in line with the shoulders. Show me those biceps. Take a deep breath in. Draw the shoulder blades together. Hug the pubic bone a little closer towards the belly button. Deep breath. And exhale as if we're pushing through honey or something with a very thick consistency. Create a bit of resistance here. And then let the elbows lift in line with the shoulders and push back. Inhale, we come all the way back up. Good. Let's do 2 more. Exhale down. Create that resistance. Feel the work start to build in the arms. 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Let them come down. Shake it out. All right, bring those arms up again. Now we're going to close them. Inhale here. And exhale, elbows together. Start to round the upper back, round the spine a little bit. Connect the elbows. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. So let's focus on the spine here. As you inhale, the tailbone drops, the chest opens, the ribs stay down, and exhale. So bring your awareness into your upper back here. Inhale, the shoulder blades are going to draw together, the arms are going to open, chest is exposed. And as you exhale, feel those shoulder blades open out to the side, round the upper back a little bit. Okay, 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open up and let it go. Whew. Activating into those arms. All right, let's go over into a tabletop position now. Pointing your fingers in towards each other. Spread the hands nice and wide. Making sure your knees are underneath your hips, and we don't want the belly to be sinking like that. You want to close the ribs, hug this belly up into the spine, nice and strong in the core. So we're going to do what we call a tabletop push-up. We're now going to open up into the chest. Inhale to drop the elbows out to the side. Keep that core nice and strong and bring your nose towards the floor. Exhale, push into the hands, come up. Going to do 4 of these. Inhale. Really focusing on keeping that spine nice and long. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale. And 4. Hug the belly in and push away. I think the hardest thing about this is keeping that belly in place. It so naturally wants to pop out. Last one. And push the floor away. Take a moment to sit back. Whew. All right, so now you can feel everything that we are going to be using in our Chaturanga and plank practice is switched on. Come back into your tabletop. Inhale to tuck the right toes and send them back. Keeping that belly nice and strong, let's reach the left fingertips forward. Maybe you're over here. Maybe you lift your heel in line with your hips and lift your left hand out in front. So you can also stay here if you're finding that balance is a bit of a challenge. Your practice is connecting with the floor, lifting up. Connect with the floor, lift up. If this feels easy enough for you, you're going to reach the hand and the foot away and exhale, round elbow to knee and crunch. Push the floor away, get nice and strong. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, crunch. So either you are grounding the hand and foot and lifting, or you're in the crunch. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, put it down. Over to the other side. Lengthen the left leg, tuck the toe, lengthen the right fingers forward. Okay, you know where you're going, you know the options that are available to you. Hug that belly in, lengthen through the back leg, lengthen through the front fingers. Inhale and exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Watch that leg, that heel doesn't go up into the sky and above the line of the hip. And 4. And 5. Crunch and lengthen and bring it down. Bring the knees down. Okay, you deserve a little bit of a break while I explain. Okay, so when we move through Chaturanga, 70% of your body's weight comes into your arms, your shoulders, your wrists, your biceps, your forearms. Everything is carried in the front. 70% of your body weight is damn heavy. So I'm going to show you 3 different variations of a Chaturanga, and then what you are going to do is you are going to meet yourself where you are at. That is your foundation, and you are going to grow from there. This practice is here for you to come back to weekly, okay, maybe not daily, because you need a full body movement in a week, but it's here for you to come back to as many times as you need to develop your Chaturanga. In my personal experience, I honestly didn't do a full Chaturanga until I'd been doing yoga for like 4 years. Be kind to your wrists, be kind to your shoulders, be kind to your chest, meet yourself where you're at and grow from there. Okay, let's try it out. A nice practice is also to have your blocks. So let's find a tabletop with our blocks. So the first little practice that you can work with is to ground your hands underneath your shoulders. Find a nice strong tabletop with the belly in. You're going to inhale to bring your shoulders above the blocks, and then the fronts of the elbows face forward. They're not facing in, they're facing forward. And then when you bend your elbows, the elbows go back and they graze against your ribs. So you'll come forward, bend the elbows, tap and push back. Okay, let's do about 3 of these. Inhale forward, exhale, tap, and come back. Good. I don't know what this is doing to the microphone, so just bear with me. Okay, and if that felt easy enough, you can lower and go down, or you can go all the way to the bottom level, all right? Second option is to keep it on the bottom level. You're going to inhale, hug that belly in, separate those shoulders like we did at the beginning of the practice. Reach your shoulders in front, and then you're going to turn the tailbone out just a little bit. So not there, we're also not there. Straight spine, soft turn of the tailbone. And then you're going to hug the elbows to the ribs, push down onto the blocks, and then push back up and send it back. All right, maybe you don't need the blocks. Maybe you just go knees, chest, chin. So it's called knees, chest, chin because normally you're from a downward facing dog or a plank, and you drop your knees, drop your chest and your chin, and leave the hips up in the sky. Then you press the floor away from you, bring the hips down, and draw the elbows back, and send it back into a child's pose or a downward facing dog. The third option that's available for you is the full Chaturanga. So you'll come into a plank. What is going to happen to you if you are not strong enough to do a full Chaturanga is you're going to do this. Please, for the love of everything beautiful, do not do that. You are going to create such a discomfort in your lower back. You're going to hurt your lumbar spine. Honestly, just stick with the knees, chest, chin. This is the part of yoga where you need to overcome your ego. It's more about giving your body what it needs than giving your ego what it thinks it needs. Okay? So to come into a proper Chaturanga, spread those fingers nice and wide, tuck the toes back. So if you are busy with knees, chest, chin, you're just going to carry on with your blocks as we move through every round. If you want a full Chaturanga, the insides of the elbows are forward, the shoulders are separated, hugging the core in, pushing the feet back, and then we come up onto the tippiest toes, hug the elbows into the ribs, and then you might crush down to the floor, you might be here, and then from there you'll move into your upward facing dog and your downward facing dog. Okay, so just check my alignment over here. The hips, the shoulders, everything stays in line. I'm going to do it one more time. Deep breath in. And then use your exhale to come all the way down. Hips and chest touch the floor at almost the same time. And send it back. Child's pose. Let's all meet in a child's pose at the back of the mat. Take 2 breaths, rock your shoulders from side to side, rock your hips from side to side. Feeling what this feels like in the shoulders, it is quite a strong practice. Okay, let's bring it forward. Bringing your elbows down to the ground. Elbows are underneath the shoulders, fingers are facing forward. Let's step back into a plank, forearm plank. There we go. Step one foot back, step the other foot back. You want to move the toes back so that your hips and your shoulders are in line, and your gaze can meet your thumbs or a little bit more further in front. Shoulders away from the ears, pressing into the elbows. Let's hold it for 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips down. Open the chest. And rock the hips from side to side. Whew. Whew. You're either going to go back into forearm plank. If that felt incredibly manageable for you, then you can bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. And we're going to come up into a full plank. So maybe you can push up, or you come onto your knees and you lift up. Plank pose. There we go. All right, we're going to inhale, bring right fingers to left shoulder. Pa. And left fingers to right shoulder. Pa. Let's do one more round to one side. And then to the other side. And then from plank pose, you're going to send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Look at your toes. Look at your knees. Bend your knees. Reach your bum a little higher. Look at your belly button. Push the floor away from the hands and the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look up in between your hands. And you are going to walk 1 foot at a time all the way to the top of your mat. Bend your knees here. Place 2 fists in between your hands. Hands on the shins, puff up the chest. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees round the spine and relax. Ground down into your feet and softly re-roll all the way up to the top, 1 vertebrae at a time. And we come to mountain pose, bring the feet together. Now we're going to move through a bit of a flow. Inhale, bring the fingers together, scoop the hands up, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Push the floor away from you nice and strong. Let's bring the knees down. Let's bring the shoulders forward, knees, chest, chin. Bring the chest and the chin to the floor. Inhale to drop the hips, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, send it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Maybe you pedal your legs. You have 2 breaths. Feeling into the chest and the upper back. How are we doing? Inhale to look forward up in between your hands. So you can walk or you can hop or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe your fingers stay on the floor this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through the feet. Let's slowly roll all the way up. Scoop the arms up alongside the ears. And bring your hands down to the center of your chest. Tadasana, mountain pose. Just take a moment here to pause and breathe. Coming back to that intention. Listening to the chest, the arms, the back, the shoulders. And meeting our body where they are at. Let's do that again. Inhale, scoop the arms forward and up. This time, bend your elbows into the rugby posts. Open your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your way. Fingers on the ground, fingers up here. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Option for knees, chest, chin, or a full chaturanga. Inhale to come up into cobra. So let the hips drop down, lift the shoulders. Exhale, send it back. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, look up in between your hands. Option to walk, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the heels. Let's lift up from the heels into the legs, into the core, all the way up. Scoop your arms to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach those arms forward and up. Maybe a little bit back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Deep breath in over here. Finding your way down, elbows facing forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, maybe you come into upward facing dog where your knees lift off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, look up in between your hands. You walk, hop, or jump. As you get to the top, you're going to separate your feet hip width apart. Bend the knees, ground your fingers to the floor. Bring your right fingers to the floor. You're going to start to bend deeper into the right leg. Lengthen the left leg. We're going to lift the left hand up to the sky. Deep breath in. Maybe you need a block over here to give you a bit of height. And we're going to twist the chest. There we go. Come back down. Swapping over to the other side, bend in the left knee, lengthen the right leg, and we lift the right arm up to the sky. Let's do one more round in each direction. Inhale down, exhale up. Really lengthen that left leg. Inhale down, bend the knees. Exhale, right leg and arm lengthen. Take your twist. Inhale back down. We're going to move through one more of those flows called a sun salutation. Let's slowly roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Scoop the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. This is your last opportunity to really put to practice what you learned in this practice. Inhale, arms up. Bend the knees, scoop the hips forward, let the fingers go back. Exhale, forward folder. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, plank. Yogi's choice, listen to your body. Let's find our way to the ground. And you can choose your back bend here. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so from your downward facing dog, we're going to bring the elbows down. So face the inside of the elbows forward. And you're going to bring one elbow down at a time into your dolphin posture over here. There we go. You're going to walk your legs out, bend one knee at a time. One more breath here. And then bend both knees down to the ground. A closed-legged child's pose. So your knees come as close together as what's comfortable. And let's drag those fingers back to the toes, head down. Take 2 breaths over here. On your next breath in, we're going to come to sit up. Move the feet out to one side. Come to sit on your bum. Okay. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder circles. So bring your fingertips to your shoulders. We're going to inhale, draw the elbows together. Up, back, and down. So close the ribs down. Inhale, let's do 2 more rounds. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Change direction. Down, back, up, and together. 2 more. Can you connect your breath here? Yoga is always connecting breath with movement. The mind tries to run away and make you a bit crazy, and you bring it back. Last round. And release your arms. So we are going to do a reverse tabletop. If your wrists are feeling tender, you can bring the blocks underneath your hands, or not, they can be on the floor. So if they are underneath your hands, you're like that. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to bend your knees, bring your heels a little bit closer towards your hips. Press into the floor. You're going to scoop your bum towards your heels. Get that stretch into the upper arms. It feels so good. And then press into the floor and lift the hips up. Squeeze the bum, look forward. Inhale, bring it back down. Bum to hands. Okay, then bum to heels. And up to. Inhale, bring it back down. Bum to hands. We're going to do one more. Bum to heels. And lift it up. Oof. And bring it down. Good. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. Move the fleshy bits out to the side. Inhale, lift the arms up. And we're going to reach up and over. So start to round the spine. Bring the hands towards the ankles. And then you can bend the elbows and fold forward. Tuck your chin towards your chest. There we go. We're going to take 2 full rounds of breath here. If you want, you can bring your block here and you can have your arms on your block. Inhale to softly sit all the way up. Coming to lay down on your back. Opening your arms out into those rugby posts on the floor. I'm going to separate the feet as wide as the mat. Inhale, drop all the knees to the left. Bring a light flex into your feet. Maybe you even bring your left ankle over the right thigh. Starting to signal to your body to soften and relax. The arms have done their work for today. Release the left foot, knees up. And exhale, knees down to the other side. Cross your right ankle over the outside of your left thigh if you want. We're going to do that little flow one more time. Release the right foot. Feet up. Deep breath in. Exhale to the left. Look past the right shoulder. Inhale, release and up. Exhale to the right and look past the left shoulder. Inhale up. Bring your head back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a kiss because we love ourselves. Mwah, mwah. And slowly relax down into Shavasana. So you can lay on your back, on your side, on your belly. Either works. If your lower back is feeling uncomfortable, your feet are as wide as the mat and you send your knees into one another. Or you can lengthen your legs along the floor. You're going to press into the heels and tuck the tailbone to lengthen out the lower back. Turn your palms up to face the ceiling. And maybe grab the hair or behind your ears if you don't have hair. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And let your arms open out to the sides. Relax into your face. Drop the bottom jaw and let your tongue drop into the bottom of the mouth. Allow your breathing to go back to automatic. And maybe you're able to welcome some stillness, body, mind, and spirit. Allow your body to soften into the floor a little bit more, wherever there's tension. And if your mind is still busy and needs something to focus on, just do a light body scan and notice all the sensations that you can feel in your body after that strong practice. I'll let you know when it's time. Staying where you are and just starting to softly come back into your body. Notice all the points where your body connects with the ground. Take a deep breath into the belly. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring any organic movement that feels good for you. Reach your arms up alongside your ears And then keep your feet separated and then allow your big toes to point in towards each other. Take a big full body stretch and relax. However you feel is comfortable for you, you can come to sit up, you can roll over onto one side, or you can just come to sit up. Let's take one last breath together. Inhale, scoop those arms up. Exhale, connect your left and your right side, your masculine and your feminine, your dark, your light. It's all part of you. And bring the chin down. Take a moment to feel grateful to yourself for arriving on your mat. Thank you to this incredible body that allows you to move and learn. And yogis, thank you for sharing this practice with me. As always, if you enjoyed this, please like, please share, please comment. Love to chat back with you. And maybe share this with someone that you feel needs. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.